Hi everybody, Jared Petty here for IGN, joined by
Frank Knight. How's it going?
I'm doing well. We're looking at the new Star Wars Battlefront trailer. This is for the new Jakku free DLC that's going to be coming out around the same time that the game comes out. Really exciting here. Looking at the surface of the planet Jakku. Frank, what do we know about Jakku?
So first off, we know that Jakku is kind of like Tatooine was in the first movies. It's this kind of desert backworld planet, the tail end of the galaxy. Nobody would ever want to be there.
Yep.
Except for apparently now there's a massive important battle there.
Right. It happens about 1 year after the Battle of Endor. We know some of this from some of the Star Wars novels that have come out, and also little leaks here and there. And the Battle of Jakku appears to be kind of a last stand by the Empire, where they try to pull rebel forces into a decisive battle, and it doesn't work out for them quite like they'd hoped it would.
Yeah, it looks like this is kind of like the last battle that happens before the galaxy kind of locks into this two systems, where there's the new Republic and there's
some kind of
Empire.
Imperial remnant maybe,
exactly.
And we're still learning about how that works.
Yeah, but neither organization just completely goes away after Endor. A lot of us assumed, like, after Return of the Jedi, it was gone. It's all, Princess Leia running the galaxy, but apparently not. We seem to have come into like a DMZ type situation.
So let's look here. Yeah, kind of a just a forced peace situation. So we look here on the planet, Stormtrooper helmet in the sand. We kick up, and then all kinds of things happening. We have it looks like a New Republic trooper, Rebel trooper running by here.
Absolutely.
And is that a A280 in his hand there?
Yeah, it's our standard Rebel blaster that we see at the very beginning of A New Hope when Vader takes over.
Then we see a X-Wing fighter here, followed by TIE interceptors that take it out.
Just out-piecing it.
Yeah, and then looking up in the sky in the background, you can make out all kinds of profiles of Imperial Star Destroyers, and not just Star Destroyers, but in a second we're also going to see... Well, before we get to those...
Yeah, before we look at the little shadows, let's see the forest of the trees here and look at AT-ATs on sand, on the ground, massive battle going on. And, it's the first time they're not in the snow. Like, we're going to get to play AT-ATs somewhere else.
We've seen AT-AT footprints in some of the Force Awakens on Jakku, like in the preview footage stuff, but finally we've got a confirmation seeing them walk around. We also see an A-Wing going by in the foreground here, just kind of fun. And this does confirm something that we long suspected when we found out this is part of Battlefront, that this is a ground and space battle on Jakku, that apparently it's taking place both in the ground theater and above the planet at the same time. And we have another AT-AT with some sand troopers here.
ATST in the background there.
Oh, where's ATST? Oh, there he is. Yeah, right there. Look at that.
ATST.
And then we see above us here, if we look carefully at some of these profiles up in the high sky, those ones with a little butt sticking off, those are probably MC-80 Star Cruisers, Moncal, Rebel ships. And we've got crashing Star Destroyers everywhere. They're crashing from the space battle happening above. Frank, we know something about one of these crashing ships, right?
Yeah, there's a Star Wars novel called Lost Stars.
Yeah, Lost Stars.
And it talks about how the Inflector is one of the Star Destroyers up there in the sky that is so important that the captain doesn't want the ship to fall into New Republic hands, so she crashes it into the surface to prevent them from being able to get whatever important information is on that ship.
So at least one of these Star Destroyers is probably that. But yeah, an apocalyptic battle. You're going to have a chance to take part in it. Apparently this is free DLC, so that's very exciting. But we've just learned some new things about the Star Wars galaxy that we didn't know before. Getting another little glimpse here, gradually piecing together the puzzle. All these things that happened about 30 years before the events of The Force Awakens. So Frank, thank you so much.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. And for everything Force-related, giant climactic battles in space, at all, and etc., stay here with your friends at IGN.